Hi, everybody. Alright, so people in California are starting to become very concerned with all the earthquake scares. They're seeing more and more sidewalks raising and various details inherent of an actual earthquake pending. And with there's been 4 or 5 major ones in the last probably 128 hours. And anyways, folks, and that extends obviously into the last 10 days as well. And lots of people in California have been reporting this stuff. And people are getting very concerned. Not that, the earthquakes, or that the cement hasn't buckled before, and that, things like this have never happened. They have, and they're pre-warnings to an earthquake that is probably going to happen. And this is actually coming to you out of Palm Springs, California. And what's basically happening is the sidewalk starting to lift up out of the ground with so much force, ladies and gentlemen. And these are usually very good signs. Earthquakes are very near and dear to the situation. In other words, could be any day now, if not a week or so. And basically, with the earthquakes seen in Ecuador and Japan, now hitting California, or potentially hitting California, pressure from the Pacific Tectonic Plate. So there is science behind this, folks, as to why California might be next. This isn't just brouhaha. With Ecuador and Japan, ladies and gentlemen, as well as California, they're all connected to the same Pacific Tectonic Plate, or tectonic. And anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see in these photos, along with ones you probably can find on the internet, sidewalks are raising up, and people know that when this happens, especially California, these people are not stupid when it comes time for earthquakes, let's be honest. They understand that it's coming. And they know that since the one in Ecuador and the ones in Japan and the ones in Ecuador have been not exactly small. I mean, I think they were about 6.2 on average. This one that's going to hit California is going to be quite big and cause some major damage. And this is the big situation everybody's worried about, especially with the buildup in the last 10 days. What I'm going to show you, ladies and gentlemen, is basically the outline of where the tectonic plate actually is, and the only major place to not get a major earthquake is directly in this area of I'm trying to find the name. The Palm Springs, California area, folks. Everywhere else has been released 2 or 3 times and been on record, nothing major. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, where everybody's seeing the concrete buckle and the raising of the sidewalks, is right where this Pacific Tectonic Plate is being seen. It's the only place without a major earthquake yet, supposedly. .8 there, 6.4 in Russia, 7.0 over here, 6.9 3 times in Japan. So, no doubt, ladies and gentlemen, if everything is going the way it should be, the National Guard in California should be preparing for a big earthquake. If anybody has any information on that, please let me know. I'd love to be able to post it. this is actually going to be a big earthquake. It's not going to be major for California, but it is going to be big. I mean, these things have brought down buildings, folks, that were 5, 6, 7 stories high. And when that happens in major coastal areas, folks, what usually happens? Part of that coast usually goes into the ocean. Not saying this is supposed to be the earthquake that brings down California. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is there's a major earthquake about to hit California brewing. The warning signs are there. It's on the same tectonic plate as the one from Ecuador and Japan, the Pacific Tectonic Plate. And this one spot, the city I already named twice, is the only place to not have a single earthquake in the natural history in the area. So everybody is saying this is going to be a big earthquake because this area has yet to experience anything. So everything underneath is relatively virgin, if you will. So everybody is kind of concerned. If you're law enforcement or got any dibs on the inside of this, I'd love to hear it. If you want to come on record and talk about it, that's quite good. But everybody's saying this is going to be a big one. And with Japan and Ecuador having buildings brought down, tens of hundreds of people, thousands of people being hurt and injured and killed, everybody's saying California is going to be a big one. So if you're in California and you can get it and you can listen to this, do not be going in any major buildings till you see these sidewalks going down, especially in the Palm Springs area. Thank you. Go in if you have to, but say, look, the concrete's buckling, all sorts of signs are coming. I really, this or that. All right, guys, thank you.